Hello everyone. Today, our first day of class of this last term, October 18th, 2021. Here we have the new topic, quantities. Today we are going to ask and answer questions using how much. And remember that we are going to use the new expressions to make those questions and answers. So here we have the new vocabulary. So you can see here the new expressions. A cup of flour, a cup of flour. So this is flour. Look here, this is flour. Now, a drop, remember the word drop is this drop of food coloring. Food coloring is this. This is a food coloring. Food coloring. We need a half. This is a cup. So this is a half cup of water. Water. This is water inside a cup. Half cup of water. So now those expressions are in a sentence. So we need a cup of flour. We need a drop of food coloring. We need a half cup of water. So what else do we have? We will see. Wait a second. In this case, here we have the teaspoon of baking soda, a quarter cup of salt, and a tablespoon of cooking oil. One more time, here are the expressions. This is the new expression that it's in a sentence, a teaspoon. Remember, this is a word that you have already known. Spoon, but in this case, we add the word teaspoon. This is a teaspoon. Teaspoon of baking soda. This is the baking soda. Now, in this case, salt. Salt. This is the salt here. And this is a quarter cup of salt. Quarter cup of salt. And finally, here we have now teaspoon. Oh, one more time. Spoon. But in this case, here we have the word table. It's bigger than this. This is a small, this is big. Tablespoon of cooking oil. Look here, the cooking oil. The cooking oil is here. So one more time. A teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of baking soda, a quarter cup of salt, a tablespoon of cooking oil. Those are the expressions that we are going to use in the new instruction. So let's see. Remember, those expressions are in your student book. One more time. Here we are going to review this one more time. A cup of flour, a half cup of water, a quarter cup of salt, a tablespoon of cooking oil, a teaspoon of baking soda, a drop of food coloring. So those are the expressions that we will use. Where? In the questions. Look here. So for example, quantities, question with how much. For example, in this case, you can see the boy and this is the water. But the question is, how much water does he need? How much water does he need? In this case, we are using only the word water. Only the word water. How much water does the boy needs? How much water does the boy need? The answer is he needs a half cup of water. He needs a half cup of water. Now you can see in the answer that we use the expression half cup of water. He needs a half cup of water. And we are giving information about quantities. So one more time. How much water does he need? How much water does he need? He needs a half cup of water. He needs a half cup of water. So what else? Another example to understand this. In this case, now we can ask how much water? Of course not, because in the picture we see another thing to make clear. What is that? Baking soda. Baking soda. So let's see. The question says, how much baking soda does he need? Does he need? But in the picture, it's a girl. Oh, yes. So we need to correct. How much baking soda does she need? How much baking soda does she need? In this case, the answer is she needs a teaspoon of baking soda. She needs a teaspoon of baking soda. So one more time, in the answer, we are using the expression that is shown in your student book. In the question, you only write the thing, in this case, baking soda. How much baking soda does she need? She needs a teaspoon of baking soda. Well, now it's time to practice this using this exercise. Look here. Activity C. Listen, ask, and answer, then practice. So one more time, you can see here in this case, how much flour does he need? He needs a cup of flour. In this case, remember that this is the activity that you did in the Padlet. So we can use flour, no. We can use baking soda because that is the example of we have in our notebook. And what else? It was about, let's see. Baking soda and water. So you have these three examples. Number 3, number 4. All right. Number 4. And number 6. You choose one. Choose only one. In this case, here we have number, let's see here, number 6. So you can choose only one to do the Padlet. Okay, now in this moment, I am going to share with you to know who did the activity. Let's see. Here we go. Wait a second here. In this case. Now, very good. Let's see who is here. Here is incorrect. We need to correct this. So for example, here, Clarice, how much? Okay, it's incorrect. Drop of food coloring. No. Remember what I said? You can use a drop of in the question. So in this case, it's incorrect. No. In the answer is correct. In the answer is correct. How much salt does he need? Remember that this is a question. We need a question mark. So here the period. How much food, how much of? Of, no, it's incorrect. It doesn't go there. So what else? What else? How much food coloring does she need? She needs a drop of food coloring. Okay, okay, it's good. So now, how much sun does he need? Good. How much food coloring does he? Okay, excellent here. Let's see, we need to see what else. In this case, now, good, good. Let's see how much, excellent, Valeria, con this, so that's right. How much, that's he needs a quarter cup of sun, how much? That's right, great. Okay, that's excellent. Okay, so now, very good. I am going to call everyone who did the activity here in the, very good, Renato, Sebastián, Valeria Condeso, Rafaela, Valeria, Cielo. Okay, remember that there are some of them that we need to correct. But great job, very good. Let's see, Dani, Carlos, Clarice, who else? Valeshka, Luciana Aguilar, well done. But remember that there are more students in 5th grade, so please remember to do this activity. Well, we go back to the activity. It's not so difficult. You can do it. So, well, guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for paying attention to this class. See you on Friday.